Howdy everyone. I thought I would like to show how I make the miniature birdhouses. I've made over 500 of these. I know many of you have made this. This is more for the beginners and how to do it. I'm not going to be using the scroll saw. Some of these are already cut, ready to go. To start out with, I use a piece of wood that is 1.5 inches square, approximately 4 inches long to fit the pattern. Fold the pattern in half. Like so. Peel the pattern off so the sticky back is exposed. Apply the pattern to the wood, and I go directly to the wood because the piece that's going to fall out is in the middle, so I don't worry about any fuzzies or any of the wood sticking. There, it's all set, ready to go. And I do one more thing before I'm ready to cut. Is using packing tape. Find my scissor here. This just seems to hold it better in place, and especially with the cutting, it makes the blade work smoother. Now that's ready to go to the next step. For the next step, I take and drill the holes out for the little opening and the perch. If you notice, the hole for the opening is a little bit smaller. Rather than 1/2 inch, which I thought was too big, I'm using a 3/8 inch Forstner bit, drilling the hole. Now, looking at the side, it gives you the depth guide as to how deep you should go with the holes for the larger one and for the little perch. For the perch, I use a 7/64 inch bit. The reason I use it, it fits exactly, and I use skewer sticks, and the sticks fit exactly into the hole. So I drill that right to that point. One more thing I do is drill with the same drill bit hole all the way through. This allows me to put the blade all the way through. I know there are some that use the clamps for doing compound cutting. I don't. I like to hold them, and so that's why I do it that way, is when I go through all the cutting, it's all intact and ready to use. Now the blade I use is the Pegasus number 6 Super Skip, which seemed to work fine for me. There's no reverse teeth on it, so it goes through real nice. The next step that I use is from that point with a drill, with a the bit, cut it out like so. And this is a good way of telling whether your blade is nice and square. It should slide out real easily both ways. Then I turn it to the side, and I'll go to the next step here. I'm going to hold this together. On that side, I drill another hole, follow it through with the same number 6 Super Skip blade. But I do one more thing. There I cut at the end, turn it all the way around, and cut at the top, and it falls apart just like that. And there's the piece right there. Now the reason I do it with this, and notice I've got this little piece right here left over, I use that as a cradle to hold it in place. So when I want to put the little perch in, it gives me a place to hold. Now I use a little bit of glue. Put the perch in. And there you're all set. I'll go ahead and sand this. And one more step, I use little screw eyes, like so. Drill it into the top, and that's what I use to attach the little hemp wire that I use. Not to get, yeah, whatever that was. I'm going to edit that out. Okay. Let's talk about the birds. This is the birds I'm using, and I'm using Spectraply. Creates a really nice look. As you can see, I drilled a hole here through this point, and the very first ones I did way back in May of 2011, the pattern did not show the little cutout there. It was rounded, so when you put the bird on the perch, it didn't stay very well. So that's why it was cut out that way. Do the same thing, cut it out, attach it, tape it together, turn it over, cut the other side out, and out falls the little bird. Any questions on this, give me a holler. The little blades are obviously available on the website, as well as the little screw eyes. The website is artcraftersScrollSaw.com. You can give me a call at 423-775-1401 during business hours, or send an email, artcraftersScrollSaw@gmail.com. Thank you.